what we hope to accomplish by all of this is equality and justice.
Okay.
You know, justice is the word for love in the public's eye. And there's been some serious injustices, and there's been multiple attempts to curb those or bring awareness to those justices, whether it's from Black Lives Matter, whether it's from Kaepernick, who lost his NFL contract for taking a knee for this exact issue, peaceful taking a knee, whether it's hands up, whether it's I can't breathe. No matter what the peaceful part is, nobody is listening and hearing the numbers game in this issue. There is some serious discrepancy in our criminal justice system that needs to be addressed, but that's not all. Black lives are 3.4% times higher of dying in infant mortality. They have higher.
Why is that?
Well, see, that's what they want to know. That's what they want to bring to the attention and say, hey, help us resolve. That's the issue here. Exactly. Why is that?
There's good data on that.
It's there is good data on that. Yeah, and it's very systemic. Very
How is it
systemic.
systemic?
So that might be something for our
Yes,
America Live
exactly.
thing.
That's the kind of thing that we need to talk
Because
about.
it's a very long story.
That's right.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
And that being said, because you mentioned, and I can respect what you're saying, you mentioned about the peaceful part of it. What's your take on the destruction and the destroying, and actually the more loss of lives and the more loss of property, and even Black people's businesses were destroyed and everything else? What's your view on that take of it? Because I can understand totally peaceful. I'm with you on a peaceful protest to bring attention to anything. But I think the big problem here, and what we saw earlier is I mean, a bottle comes flying over from that direction, and that's all it takes is to ignite it. So
a bottle came I was next to a guy who got hit in the eye. I think I heard a fucking crack. So I don't.
No, the point I'm trying to make is does that justify what's going on elsewhere?
I'm a people before profits kind of thing. I never feel sorry for insurance companies. I just don't.
We have a better environment.
Yeah, let's do.
No, I'm talking about the people that are hurt. The other people, they have insurance, sure, but does it still make it right?
I'm not I mean, listen, here's the deal, is if we would have listened to these numbers when Kaepernick nailed, if we would have listened to these numbers when Black Lives Matter said we're dying, we're not just dying from police brutality, we're dying from significant issues, thousands of them, help us resolve these issues. Every fucking person made fun of him, villainized him, they made fun of him, and nobody listened, and now here we are.
Okay, so can I draw a kind of a like matter to what you were just saying? We had the same issues when it came to the Second Amendment rights being taken in Virginia.
Okay, well,
I'm just saying, we amassed, and we were very angry and very serious to us, and we amassed, but managed to do it without destroying the town, and managed to do it without harming other people.
Okay, so that means you were hurt in the first place, unlike those guys.
No, we weren't hurt because
you were hurt in the first place.
No, right after that, he
how many protests?
Well, hold on.
How many?
He cleared out for that weekend, and they came back the next weekend and passed those laws anyway.
Exactly. How many protests did you guys have to do? Peaceful protests that you guys had to do in order to have action delivered to your cause?
Well, we've actually done many, and that's the point. We feel just as hopeless, but we're still not going to turn to
Okay,
destruction.
so here's the difference. Those guys are dying. They're dying. They're dying.
White people.
So are
At the
our
same-
troops that are going over to see.
That's a threat of harm to me. That's a threat of harm to me. That's a threat of harm to me. And I don't have to fucking do it. No, I'm feeling like this is a threat of harm because I am not in my space with my quality of people.